this is really my first time really talking with Meek, and basically told me like, he didn't appreciate the letter that I dropped, and it made him seem like he was a liar or whatnot, and they fucking stole off on me in the Nike store.
So everyone, this is DomisLive and welcome to DomisLive News. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. This is what I do. I talk about this stuff all the time. Now, as you guys know, Meek Mill has been on a win streak. He's been on that flawless win streak of late. It's like he's out there playing Mortal Kombat. Now, Meek Mill has been tallying up so many W's, it made us forget about all the L's that he took last year. Now, I'm not going to get into all the wins that he had of lately because if you pay attention to the Drake versus Meek Mill drama, then you know what's up, right? But it seems like a L from the past has came back and is hunting Meek Mill. And I'm going to play you guys this interview later in this video. So it's being said that Meek Mill and his boys ran up on Quentin Miller at the Nike store. Now, if you guys have no idea who Quentin Miller is the ghostwriter for Drake. He was behind a bunch of hits and even the rap album of the year that many would say, which is, if you're reading this, it's too late. I'm talking about 10 Bands, Energy, Know Yourself. The list goes on and on. Quentin Miller's name is scribbled all across the credits for writing for Drake. So listen to this interview, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in 1 second.
They caught me. We was walking. We was in LA. I was walking to the Nike store, and he approached me, and this was really my first time really talking with me, and basically told me like, he didn't appreciate the letter that I dropped, and it made him seem like he was a liar or whatnot, and they fucking stole off on me in the Nike store and ran. I shed blood in the Nike store on Wilshire. I shed blood in the Nike store. I'm really about this life. But nah, that shit's real. As far as like, details about all that other shit, like, I mean, hey man, I'm not going into detail about that. DJ Drama, I'm always have respect and love for DJ Drama. As far as Meek them, I don't get them. I don't get how he moves or like why they make the decisions they make. But I guess that's just who they are, But it's whatever. But yeah, it's true.
Okay, so Meek Mill and the Dream Chaser crew basically ran into you at the Nike store and they just jumped you?
They tried to get me in front of paparazzi at first. We kind of caught each other. I was getting out the Uber and we kind of caught each other. And then he sent his man. He was like, "Yo, come over here. Meek wants to talk to you." And I was just like, "I don't want to go in front of paparazzi. Like, I don't want to do that." And so, like, they just followed me in the Nike store, yeah, and just popped off in the Nike store. So, but I mean, I'm not a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a suburban kid. I'm from Gwinnett County. Like, I'm not a violent person. So, like, I'm not out here to be the toughest nigga. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's like punching me is like punching Frank Ocean or like punching I Love McConan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of points are you getting off of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I'm one of the most peaceful, like, nicest motherfuckers that you'll ever meet. Like, I'm not a street nigga, so like, you can have it. You can have the tough title. That doesn't do anything for me. Like,
so was Meek actually involved in the altercation himself, or was it just his people?
Like, man, he was definitely there. I definitely spoke with him. So, I mean, but I ain't called the cops off that shit. I ain't filed no reports off it. Like, I'm not. It is what it is. It's done. They got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that made them feel better, you know what I'm saying? Like, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still out here. I'm still shopping at the Nike Town on Wilshire. I'm still shopping at the Nike Town at the Grove. I'm still doing me, like, doing my own thing. Like, I'm not about to let that stop me. Like, I shed blood over. That's what I said. Like, at the end of to turning 26 on Hey Thanks a Lot 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really shed blood over this rap view shit, and I ain't even asked to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's true, you know what I'm saying? I ain't asked to be a part of that shit, and I'm the only one that got, and I'm like, what the fuck you hitting me for? Like, bruh's in Atlanta. Like, at the time, he was in Atlanta with Future. Like, what are you coming up on me for? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's whatever, man. Like, they got it.
I mean, how bad was it? I mean, you said you were bleeding. I mean, were there any stitches or
No, it wasn't
broken
like that.
bones?
It wasn't like that, but, you know, it was just like, you know, shed a little blood, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, shed blood in Nike.
I mean,
I'm really prideful about that. Like, I really get to say that. Like, yeah.
So you were by yourself, and how many of them dudes were there?
It was like one friend. It was one friend with me, but it was kind of like it wasn't like a jump situation. It was more like a steal situation. Like, it was like they had kind of left, and then like one of his mans came back like with his phone out, and he was like, yo, I need you to go on camera saying you apologized to Meek Mill and everything you said is a lie. And I was just like, nah, man, like, I'm not doing that shit. And like mid-conversation, like me saying that, just pow, just like took off on me and took off. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, what about the part that Taxstone said that they were upset at you because Meek wanted you to ghostwrite for him?
I'm not getting into detail about that. That's a wrap. But yeah, if word is going on road about me getting swung on, like, yeah, let me go ahead and be the first to say, yeah, it happened. It happened. And it doesn't take away from me as a man. I'm still a man. My daughter's taken care of. I don't give no fuck about that shit. Take that street shit. I don't want that shit.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to respect you actually admitting to it, to say, nah, that never happened, and that's all bullshit. Like, I mean, I think, you know, I think you're taking a very honorable role in, you know, admitting to that.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is my thoughts on the situation, and I hate to do this. I hate to do this to you, Meek. I love you, man. I love Drake as well, but Meek Miller's been getting so many wins lately, but I have to give him the L on this one. Why are you beating up the ghostwriter? It doesn't make any sense, because Quentin Miller's not the guy who wrote Back to Back. He's not the guy who wrote Charged Up. Well, at least we know of. He's not the guy who wrote those. So the guy who wrote those diss tracks is the one you should have been beating up. Unless you were upset because Quentin Miller denied the whole ghostwriter thing. I mean, can you blame the guy? He was making money with Drake, right? I mean, he had money to go to the Nike store. Quentin Miller hasn't released any albums, anything like that. So it seems like he was getting paid pretty good for, if you're reading this, it's too late. He's chilling in a Nike store buying Nikes. Can you blame the guy for not wanting to tell the public that he wrote for Drake? I mean, you're messing his money up. I can't blame Quentin Miller for not coming out and telling the world that he wrote for Drake. And I honestly think there's a good chance that this guy has been paid to keep his mouth shut about this whole situation. And I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And now, for the people out there who may believe Drake doesn't use ghostwriters or he doesn't receive help in his music, trust me, he does. But Drake also writes for other people. So if you're one of those people out there that's thinking Drake is not talented, trust me, he is. But anyway, this is DomisLive. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Drop a like, share it on Facebook, do what you gotta do. I'm out.